So before we get into this video, I want to give out two huge shout outs. First one goes out to YouTube for deleting my comments. I've been commenting on other creators' channels, and within 2 seconds of me dropping my comment, it disappears because Big Brother said so. Big Brother has been on the prowl lately, so hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your opinions. Secondly, in my last video, I announced that I'm going to be starting a Patreon, so if you sign up for that Patreon, I will shout you out in a video. I will have your name inscribed on the Thug Jug that I feature in every video. So we finally got our first Patreon, and I want to give a giant shout out to my man, Ben Ehrlich. I am sorry if I am mispronouncing your last name. Ben, thank you so much for being a part of my Patreon. It's truly going to help this channel out, and it does not go unappreciated. And your name is permanently inscribed on the new Thug Jug that I will be featuring in every single video. Shout out to my man Ben, dude. I didn't want to make your name too big because I don't know how many people are going to wind up actually being on it. So if I made like 3 giant names, I'd have to get a new jug, and I feel like that's kind of wasteful, you know? It is about time we bust this guy open. So, cheers to you, Ben. Oh my gosh, that was so much. Oh, jeez. So as you saw in the title, I am going to be doing a full day of eating only anabolic ice cream. 5 different recipes by 5 different creators. I haven't tried any of these recipes yet, so I'm going to be reviewing them as I go. For those of you that are new here, my name is Ethan. Happy to have you here, as always. I do diet videos, I do fitness videos, I do vlogs, I do all sorts of fun content. So if you want to be a part of it, be sure to drop a like down below and smash that subscribe button. Ring the bell to be notified when I drop more videos like this, and leave a comment if you got a suggestion for a video in the future. Go check me out on Instagram for consistent channel updates, or if you want to look into my social life and see what the heck's going on behind the scenes. But anyways, guys, Cream. Currently 5:30 a.m. I got to be out here in about an hour to work out, so it is time for Cream, a number 1. Meal number 1, our pre-workout meal is Cherry Garcia ice cream by the Iron Musket. Gotta get that pre-workout cherry pump, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I have to eat everything that I make. This is kind of a challenge. It's not really a challenge. I want to try 5 new flavors, be able to kind of review them for you, but at the same time, I gotta eat all the volume that I produced today. So after breakfast, there better be nothing left. Otherwise, I'll go run like the Naked Mile or something. I don't know. See, I've been eyeballing this one and its chocolate brownie ice cream for a long time. But I never made this one because I never loved having fruit and ice cream, right? I feel like I want fudge, candy, whatever else, marshmallow topping. But whenever I put fruit and ice cream, I just never had the greatest luck. I didn't enjoy it much in my past. So when I made this, aesthetically, it looked great. Like this looked good, but fruit and ice cream, I just didn't like the idea of it, but this is really good. So the only change that I made to this recipe, I followed the entire thing exactly. The only change that I made is instead of using just xanthan gum or guar gum, I used both because I watched in a video by Mina that when you use both, it causes some kind of synergy and that prevents it from getting icy or airy or whatever it was. I don't know the food science, I just eat the stuff. But he said the word synergy, it sounded smart, so synergy. This is really good. The whipped topping does a lot. Halfway there. I never try to eat the entire ice cream whenever I make anabolic ice cream, so I'm not super used to it. It's definitely not a schmuck serving. See, this flavor is delicious. It's just my problem with anabolic ice cream has always been like it needs some toppings, some mix-ins, something to break up all of that ice cream. And Josh provides that in the recipe. You see the cherries, you see the whipped cream and the chocolate shavings, but honestly, you kind of get through that after eating about 1/4 to half of it. I didn't mix it all in. If you mix it in, it's probably different. That's why I really like my anabolic cosmic brownie ice cream. And the reason I do is because you have that giant brownie chopped up all throughout. And it's like every bite you can't not get brownie. Because I'm honestly getting a little bit of flavor fatigue because I ate all the toppings almost immediately, which is, you know, my fault. But I just like having a ton of mix-ins because when I eat ice cream, I think of like Ben and Jerry's, I think of like Brewster's and just the amount of cookie dough and brownies they slam in there. Maybe I'm just spoiled, you know, but Yeah, I just wish I had a little something to shake it up, but we're almost done, so let's finish this. Cream number 1 is down. That's a really good flavor. I slept on it for a long time because like I said, I'm just not huge on the whole fruit in ice cream thing, but cherries are delicious. And he did a really good job. I wish there was more topping to break it up. I wish there's more variety. Because I know the whole point of anabolic ice cream is there's so much there that by the time you eat it all, you don't want to eat anymore. So it prevents you from wanting to binge or eat in excess. But Josh, you did a good job. So now it is time to go work out, and I will see you at cream number 2. Post-workout meal is Remington James's peanut butter blizzy. See, what's crazy is I love peanut butter, so I don't know why I haven't made this one before. I see a lot of peanut butter kind of ice creams floating around, but I never do it. I don't know, there's a lot of things that I see that I never actually do, but I'm always like, oh, I'm gonna try it at one point. Doesn't happen, but finally, got an excuse to try this one out. I had to buy the whole box of cereal, so I hope that's not a big temptation, but it is what it is. I got Oreos for a later ice cream as well, so we're gonna see how long that lasts, but nonetheless, nothing like some peanut butter after annihilating the old chesticles. Cheers. Anything that involves peanut butter hits, automatically hits. What's that thing Eric the Electric does? You know, I don't know. You guys know how terrible plain non-fat Greek yogurt tastes? Nobody likes that, right? So when an ice cream incorporates it, usually I get a little hint of it. But I guess it's the PB2 or the Reese's topping. For some reason, I'm not tasting any Greek yogurt, but it's somehow kind of elevating the peanut butter taste. They kind of work together, and I'm really digging this. And of course, when I made this recipe, I opted to go half and half with xanthan and guar gum because a synergy. Don't you just love big words that you like pretend to know, but the truth is I don't know what it means? It just makes it creamier, right?
What shall we use to conduct this beautiful current with? What one particular element comes to mind? Wire.
Here's my problem with Remington though. He seems to have this weird misconception, right? He seems to think, for some reason, that he can eat more than me.
I can eat more than anybody here.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I can believe that for 1 second. Anybody here.
IQ -1 billion.
Remington. No. False. Incorrect. I don't often do eating challenges on my channel because I like to stay relatively lean. I don't like to steer off my diet too much. However, I need your guys' opinion. I was thinking about doing an eat 10,000, burn 10,000 calorie challenge. If you guys are into seeing that, let me know down below. If it's something you want to see, I will make it happen because it just sounds like so much fun. It sounds like a great challenge. I just kind of want to see how I fare because I know Will's a Gymshark athlete. I know Eric the Electric is an absolute specimen. The dude runs marathons leisurely. What the hell? So I'm curious as to how an average Joe like myself would stack up. What I like about the recipe is the cereal's light, so you get more volume out of the topping, so there's more cereal per bite. And on top of that, the cream itself, because I love peanut butter so much, there's not a ton of flavor fatigue. Like I can eat a lot of this and not get very sick of it. And I can appreciate that with the cream because I tend to find that more often than not. Boom, man down. Always have ice that doesn't get crushed up. Dude, whenever I make anabolic ice cream, I blend it for a minute, I scrape the sides, I blend it again, and if it's not fully mixed, I'll blend it a third time and scrape it and all that crap. And I always, always, always have like one cube that's still intact, one ice cube. I really enjoyed both of the ice creams so far. However, I can definitely tell I'm gonna get some texture fatigue or some consistency fatigue because I don't feel full right now. Like I can eat more, it's just, I really want something warm. I want something that has a bite to it. You know, I know there's topping in here, but it's surrounded by the cream. I'd kill for like a Hot Pocket or something. And guys, comment down below what your favorite cream is because I'm always looking to try new things. I love variety. I usually find myself eating the same 5 or 6 things and I have a hard time getting out of that. So let me know what you guys tend to gravitate to and maybe I'll try it in another video. But anyways, that's it for our second meal. The entire blender filled up this mug, so there's no cream left. I will see you at meal number 3. lemon protein ice cream, supposedly a sleeper recipe by Exercise for Cheat Meals. To be fair, you can't really eat these Oreos. I need to take a dope thumbnail. I'm not gonna actually be consuming these. I have 2 Oreos crushed up inside, and we got cream with a lot left over in the blender. So I love lemon anything. So I got very high hopes. Cheers. Oh yeah, I mess with this. Whenever I eat anything that has a lot of lemon in it or is lemon based, it feels almost refreshing, right? This is something I can see myself eating when it's really sunny outside and it's like 95 degrees by the pool. This is that kind of ice cream, great for summertime. This is another instance that where the Greek yogurt that we all love so much, like the lemon is very potent and almost bitter, but when you add the Greek yogurt, it complements it in some way. I feel like Greek yogurt can act as a great complement or almost a base for a lot of flavors, but it can also ruin a lot of other flavors. These bites of Oreo make it. I opted to make it a little sweeter because he has options. He's like, if you want it to be a little more bitter, add less sweetener. He also said if you want to make it a little thicker, add less lemon juice. I opted to add the most amount of lemon as well as the most amount of sweetener. And to be quite honest, the lemon isn't extremely pronounced, and I'm kind of surprised. Like the lemon flavor is absolutely there, and the Oreos help a lot. But the cream itself, it tastes like lemon. It's just not as strong or pronounced as I would have liked it to be. So next time I make this, I'm probably gonna add like another 20 milliliters of lemon juice, or instead of using vanilla pudding mix, I'm gonna use lemon pudding mix. But that's just me because I love things with the flavor profile cranked up to 9,000. I'm curious as to how these would complement the lemon glaze puffs. Think about it. Both are delicious. Both are lemony. I like lemony. I can see that being a great 1-2 punch kind of combo. I'm gonna take it back. I'm glad the lemon flavor isn't as pronounced as I initially wanted it to be, because being that I gotta consume all of this, I feel like that would be a little unsettling for my stomach. So actually, this is a pretty good balance. All right, Ben, it's time to take a sip. Oh. Xanthan and guar gum in large quantities is not ideal for the old gut. But you know what? We're not done yet. Soldier on. I feel like I'm gonna be spending a significant amount of time in the bathroom. Okay, I am getting a lot of texture fatigue, and I am getting a little bit of flavor fatigue with this as well, because I ate all the Oreos. It's hard to make it last for 8 cups of cream. This is tough.
How many ice creams can you eat?
I'm on my 3rd. I got 5 today.
Oh,
It's a full day of eating. No, I mean,
that's a lot of ice cream. A lot of anabolic ice cream, I should say.
that's what I signed up for, dog.
That content.
Content. Woo! There's like 5 spoonfuls left. I just need to get this done. I need to get this done. Nope. Nope.
No pain. No pain. No pain. No pain. I won't do it.
Done. Done. I regret everything. Wow, I have 2 more left today. Okay. I will see you guys at the next cream. Raspberry Soft Serve by Jason Alexander Kim. I'm a little scared because this whole thing is only half. You know what? I think it's a little less than half. We got about 4.5 cups left in the old blender, but you know what? We are armed with our Thug Jug. Drink a gallon of water a day. No exceptions to that rule. Just ask Ben. Don't get me wrong. It's mainly ice and guar gum. Once you sit for a couple hours, the ice melts, the guar gum kind of subsides, you go to the bathroom a lot, and you feel better. Like, I'm not in pain or anything, and I'm actually not like dreading this either. I just know how I felt last time. I got these blue raspberry packets that I was instructed to use in this recipe, so I'm actually just a little curious. Ignore me. Oh. Oh. Oh, my tongue is burning. Why the hell did I do that? I thought that would taste way better. Let's have the ice cream. Taste test. It's way better than the powder, I'll tell you that. Oh, that is sweet relief. That is fire. That is really good. I can't quite remember if I reviewed anything by Jason up to this point. However, he did send me the Anabars that I did for my Anabar review. Remington's dropping more Anabars, so maybe I'll do another Anabar review in the future. Being that I'm no longer in a cutting phase, it's much more, I guess, realistic for me to have that in my diet because I'm eating a lot more calories. I'm not nearly as hungry. So even though the Anabar's calorie to macro ratio isn't phenomenal, it's something that I could incorporate throughout the day. So maybe I'll review more bars in the future, but we gotta kill this cream because there is just so much volume. Not only does this recipe include 500 grams of ice and 150 grams of frozen almond milk, it also includes 7 grams of xanthan gum. Jason, I love you, man. Don't do this to me, bro. Per usual, instead of just going one or the other, I used half and half Xan and guar gum, so we got a better consistency. And I'm not gonna lie, the flavor is actually ridiculous. This is actually very similar to Nick's because it's got that very refreshing taste, right? It's like a fresh fruit. Man, maybe I was really quick to dismiss the idea of putting fruit in ice cream because I really like Josh's. I really like Nick's, even though it was lemon juice and a little bit of lemon zest. It's still technically a fruit. And this is powder, but it's still technically a blue raspberry. But all 3 of them are hitting, so you know what? Ignore me. Okay, I know this is Eric's thing, and I'm not gonna do it again after this, but this actually kind of smacks, so guess what? Jason, this is really good. Just use like a quarter of the xanthan gum next time. For me, man. You know what? This sucks. I was just watching this video, and there was no food in it whatsoever, but for some reason, as I was eating this, as I was enjoying this, I suddenly started thinking of like eggs and bacon, right? I started thinking of like sunny side up eggs, cheese, just sandwiched in a delicious, warm, it's not that bad yet. I'm not like in pain. I just really want some warm, chewy, fatty something, you know? I've been lacking on my Thug Jug today. It's like 750 and I'm only halfway there, but I've consumed like 8 pounds of ice. So you know what? Technically this line's like right about here, okay? I put in that work. Drink a gallon of water a day. I'm filming a video right now, right? I'm filming a video, that's why I wanted to FaceTime, because I'm doing a full day of eating like anabolic ice cream and just trying 5 new recipes and reviewing them.
Yo, I remember somebody told me to do that, like, fuck no.
Yeah, dude, I am on number 4 right now, and it is not easy. It is not easy, dog. Yeah, dog. I'll see you, man. Okay, so here's what I realized. I actually, surprisingly, have this much left. My stomach doesn't hurt as bad as I thought it would. You know what I think it was? I was super distracted, right? I was FaceTiming Saria this whole time, and I was just talking to him, so maybe my mind wasn't just on this giant, voluminous freaking thing. I'm not having any flavor fatigue, and this one actually, he had a lot of ice in here, right? So it kind of melted pretty fast, but I think that's kind of good because it's almost taking on like a, not like a thick soupy consistency, which I think is much easier to take down once you're filling up because I don't even feel that full, but I'm definitely having like that consistency fatigue. So it's kind of nice. This might be something we can kind of just kill real quick. So you know what? Dish in the spoon, bottoms up. That's a bad idea. It was a bad idea. I don't know why. As soon as I did that, I just... Oh, wow. Suddenly, this feels like the most ice cream in the world. I might just call Saria back just to get through this ice cream and then immediately hang up on him. If you guys haven't already, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, man. Going to war right now. For the content, baby. This is so stupid. Done. And done. In terms of the cream itself, it was really good. I was actually pleasantly surprised with how tasty that was. But I'm having the worst consistency fatigue of my life. I'm not even that full. The thought of it is just nauseating. But you know what? We got one more ice cream and it's different from the rest. And I'm actually looking forward to it. But yeah. See you guys soon. So I made an executive decision to just get this last ice cream done. It is currently 8:46 p.m. You can see that it's the same day, so you know that I'm being totally legit about this. I'm eating this all today, but our final ice cream is a little different than the rest because it doesn't require the Ninja blender. I use the bullet, but you don't need to use it. This is Copycat Halo Top Ice Cream by Mina Ayub. I'm excited for this one because this doesn't, actually, you know what? This actually has decent volume to it. It is time for our final recipe. Mina, you are on the hot seat, but you kill every recipe, so it's gonna be delicious. Cheers. Oh yeah, dude. This won't be much of an issue, I hope. It's just vanilla ice cream. I added chocolate chips. To give it a little change in the consistency, you can add whatever you want. It's just a vanilla base, and I opted to use chocolate chips. And I'll tell you what, man. So there's this place in my hometown called Brewster's. I don't know if that's a national chain or whatever, or if that's just an upstate New York kind of thing, but dude, there's these ice creams they make there called Blasts, right? It's essentially like a really soft serve milkshake, whatever kind of thing, and they load it with like cookie dough or Oreo or whatever you want, and it takes on this very particular consistency. This really particular consistency that's very distinguishable, and this is that. This is good, dude. I put it in the freezer for about an hour and 50 minutes. So it's cold, but it's not like ice cream cold. So it's just a weird sensation. Like, imagine the ice cream you buy from your store, scooping it, taking a bite, and having the exact texture, consistency, flavor, everything. But it's a little warmer, right? Not like melting warm, but it's the same thickness warmer. I don't know how to explain it, but that's what this is. It's delicious. I wish I could have given it like another hour or two. I just want to get it done. I want to get it done. Oh boy. All right, we'll be right back. Suddenly looks a lot more intimidating. Cheers.
Eliminated.
That's leptin. Is it leptin? God, please tell me I'm right. Leptin.
Oh my gosh, I want a burger so bad. It's just the feel of having ice cream in your mouth. It's just not pleasant right now. It's not. This bowl, even though it doesn't have as much volume, it uses condensed milk or evaporated milk and a few other things. So it might not have as much volume, but it's much more dense and much more thick. I keep doing that. I literally got like 3 bites, but I'm really just dragging right now. But we gotta finish this. Done. Done. Donezo. There's just something happening in my stomach right now that I cannot explain. I want to like take a camera and just like fish it down there and see what's occurring, because I swear it's like, I feel like Eli's boxing in my lower intestine right now. Let's do a physique update. Not like super bloated. I did kind of just go to the bathroom a little while ago, but I feel wide, right? Like I feel like I'm being pushed out. It's just 5 freaking big ice cream things done. Killed it. I need to take a lap. I'll be right back. Calories and macros will be posted to my left. With Josh's ice cream, I knew it would taste really good. I just never was super fond about the idea of having fruit mixed into an ice cream. I've had a couple bad experiences, like I mentioned, but that was really good. The way he incorporated the ingredients, with that, I would like to see slightly more mix-ins, not a ton, but just something to break it up a little more. I really like the Peanut Butter Blizzard by Remington. I don't think I want to buy cereal all the time because I don't like having that stuff around, because it's a trigger food to me. Even though I'm not really cutting and I'm kind of okay with putting on some weight right now, I'd probably just make some Anabolic baked good, chop it up, throw it in there, and that will be my mix-in. Nick's ice cream was really good. Next time I make it, I would probably add a little bit more lemon flavoring, because I know I mentioned earlier that the lemon flavor wasn't as pronounced as I imagined it was gonna be, and I was happy about that because I was eating so much of it, but I think that's only because I was eating so much of it. I was already on my third cream. So if I just made that recipe in a normal day-to-day, I would probably add more lemon juice, more lemon zest, something to pronounce the flavor a little more, but it was really, really good. Same deal. I don't know if I want to have Oreos around all the time. I was really surprised with Jason's ice cream because, like I said, not a big fan of fruit or having fruity taste, but using those blue raspberry packets was an unorthodox approach, at least to me. I'm not used to doing that kind of thing, but when I made it, I really enjoyed it. As for Mina's, that felt the most like ice cream, like pure, creamy, thick, dense ice cream. I wish I froze it a little longer, but like, it's a full day of eating and I don't want to be up till midnight because I got to be up at 6:30 to work out and do more editing. So I wasn't able to freeze it as long as I'd like to. So the temperature was a little, I guess, strange for me because it had that ice cream consistency, thickness, and everything, but just at a warmer temp. So I guess I wasn't used to that. But as for taste, that was wicked good. All of these creams were delicious, right? I know that I might look like about everything, but that's because I'm eating a huge abundance of it. But on an average day, any of these creams would easily be like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10 depending on your mood. But yeah, dude, Anabolic ice cream is a great way to fill yourself up and alleviate a craving, because a lot of those ice creams are about like 300, 400 calories. And I know I said I'm gonna make some savory food after this, but that's mainly just because my palate is just all ice cream right now and I need to break it up with something. I'm not gonna just take salt and dump it in my mouth like I did with the blue raspberry mix. I learned from that. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap things up here. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not already, please drop a like down below and smash that subscribe button. Ring the bell to be notified when I drop more videos like this. And leave a comment if you got a suggestion for a video in the future. If you want your name inscribed on the Thug Jug that I feature in every video, go check out my Patreon and consider being a member. If you guys want consistent channel updates and behind the scenes content, go follow me over on Instagram. I update stuff on my story and I give you a little look into my personal life, show you what goes on the, I couldn't think of anything. Go follow me on Instagram. That is it for me. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Peace.